At least maganda yung kanyang point. Siguro dahil sa mga ganyang bagay na posibleng mangyari, pwedeng mapag-aralan para maiwasan yung mga bagay na yan. But the point is, we must not fight against development.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
We have to support whatever it is.
At the moment, we have a very good check and balance. That's why we need the charter change to have a very good check and balance. Then a lot of problems would be solved because there would be no longer big guys like that
influential people,
who can steal the treasury and get away with it.
Yes.
See, that's all because of the flawed constitution. It allows the
influential people
in power to go corrupt the treasury and get away with it.
Okay.
And then the right to bear arms would be very helpful in having peace and order especially in the south.
Okay, Attorney Rose. Attorney,
Hello.
good evening, okay?
Good evening.
Good evening, Atty.
Yes.
Engineer Oil.
Yes?
And Mr. Bong.
You know what happened to Israel? The people of Israel left Israel. They went to Egypt. They went to other countries. The natives of Israel became stateless. They do not know where their rights or obligations should be. Wala na silang state eh. Now, the Palestinians, other people occupied Israel. Now, after so many years, the Israelites, sabi nila, bumalik tayo sa Israel, pero wala na. You will do that to the country, to the Philippines? Oh my God. The Filipino people will not go for that. From generation to generation, the native Filipinos will fight for their own homeland. I tell you. Very dangerous. Now, I mean the Constitution. What the Muslims are fighting for, homeland. They want to own the land because their reason is ancestral land. Now, if sasabihin nila, okay, Philippine government, against the Constitution, ibigay niyo ito, give this land, one half of Mindanao, we will have our own flag, our own currency, our own coach, our own governor, mayors. No, you will dismember the country.
No,
the MOA initiated by Gloria Macapagal was disapproval the Constitution. You see?
Okay.
Very dangerous.
Okay, Engineer, but the proposal of Engineer Arthur Uy here is very different from the MOA. Actually, when you buy a property here, you are a foreigner, you have to be submissive to the Constitution.
You are saying the 60-40% arrangement was the brainchild of the former Senator Ricto. 60% should be owned by Philippines, 40% by foreigners.
Yes, of course.
Because his intention was to preserve the country for Filipinos from generation to generation.
Yes.
Now, if foreigners come here, they buy so many tracts of land because of the money. They will tell you, you look at America, the Indians went to the mountains. We Filipinos, ikaw Saudi, engineer oil will go to the mountain.
Okay.
Very dangerous. I will still preserve Filipino natives from generation to generation to occupy the Philippines. We have to work on our own. We have to make ambitions for this country. Foreigners, we'll become stateless.
Okay.
No, because the Philippines will always be owned by the Philippines because of taxes. Taxes will always pull the property back to the Philippine government. So even Filipino, if they don't pay property taxes, and then if they pass the property to their children, they pay a hefty tax. So they have a lot.
You're saying that the foreigners are the only ones of the money, they are the only ones who pay taxes, and you're making the Filipino people morons. You're making the Filipinos their responsibility to have a homeland, to have a good government, to develop this country. No, I will still go for Filipinos.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much, Attorney. Ano? Okay, that's the opinion of Attorney Robert Cruz. Ano? But for this data, Engineer Sir Bong, ano? We have a community of many nations who are partnering each other. Actually, there is no single country who have no influence to other country.
Yes.
That is the reality for now.
yeah.
Actually, nationalism is no longer, is no longer used up
Yeah.
to this date. Because powers are no longer recognizing the political divisions of the countries.
Yeah, in fact, as you can see, yeah, that's very true. Like in Saudi Arabia, the new developments over there, that they build that very big city. It's bought by international community. The same thing with Sungdu City in Korea. The owners of Sungdu City are the international community.
Okay.
And every country that invites foreigners, they notice that a big spike in the improvement of their economy.
Yes.
Because so many foreigners pour in a lot of capital, and they develop the resources of the country and provide a lot of jobs for the citizens.
Okay.
So that's what's gonna happen here. If we don't do that, we're gonna have an increasing poverty here, and until we run into serious trouble like in Africa. Whereas if we do it now, we improve our economy and provide a lot of jobs for Filipinos, and then minimize the agony that the OFWs have to go through working in foreign countries. And then they get abused by their employers.
Yes. Well said, Engineer.
That's a
Okay.
big change. Yeah.
Okay, there is another caller here. Maybe we can call it and we'll give him a minute. Nonoy Baluster. So,
Good evening to you, sir, to engineer.
Good evening, Nonay.
You know, regarding charter change, no? In my opinion, this was initiated by the MIL.
yes.
Because they are craving for more autonomous power.
Yes, sir.
Okay? Because they do believe that if this constitution will be made over, then this sort of federalism form of government will be practiced in that area. And aside from that, in my objective point of view, the American people, have a hand on this. Why? Because the moment this constitution is changed, then there is a big possibility that they will establish their base here in Mindanao. Considering that the other day, just the other day, there is news came out in the newspaper that there is a Cold War going on between the United States and China. Okay, now considering that this United States established their base here, then this country of ours, which is the Philippines, is very strategic for the American people to defend this Pacific. All right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, in my opinion, sir, I go for charter change. Okay, of course, it's a case-to-case basis.
Yes.
All right? Now, because economic, political, and politically speaking, our constitution must be changed because there are a lot of barriers.
Yes.
Okay, impediments, especially for the foreign investors.
Yes.
They cannot practice what they are supposed to put on their business should they establish their businesses here. Because
Yes.
how can we make progress if our constitution itself has a lot of
Barriers.
Impediment.
Yes.
or bara.
Yes.
Po ba?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I had to say. Thank you very
Okay.
much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Nonoy Balyes.